Hello everybody, Texas Man here. Hope that you guys are all having a great day. Want to apologize in advance. I am fighting a cold still while I'm recording this video, but I wanted to get it out for you guys as soon as possible. So, if my voice sounds funny, that is why. But as always, we're going to be talking positives and negatives, talking about Leave the World Behind. This film came out in 2023. It is rated R, and it's about 2.5 hours long. And the film is a drama, end-of-the-world film showing us how society and a small group of people would act towards each other during the end of the world. And of course, with the title, Leave the World Behind, it involves people leaving the world behind. And what happens is that basically a coup ends up taking place inside of the country of America, and it causes a lot of distrust and a lot of problems. It dives into wealth, racial prejudice, isolation, synchronized chaos, and of course, a coup within the head of the nation of America itself. The color scheme in this film is also really well done. It's really important. If you have seen this movie, I encourage you guys to rewatch the film and notice and pay attention to the color schemes of things in the background and whatnot. If you've watched the movie, you'll notice towards the beginning part of the film, there's a lot of blue. You know, you've got blue shirts, blue beds, blue background, blue TV, a blue car. And that's supposed to symbol that everything is okay and everything's safe. And it's a visual cue for the audience to understand, hey, everything should be okay at the moment. And then towards the end of the film, the blue goes away and it's replaced by red. Hi, Ruby. Hi, pretty girl. Pretty kitty cat. Everything gets replaced by red, and it leads into the audience thinking, okay, if you go down that hallway, there might be something dangerous. There might be a trap. There might be something that kills a character. And, you know, danger, death. Danger, Will Robinson, danger. Sorry, Lost in Space reference. Love that movie and show. But I think the color scheme in the film does a great job giving the audience a visual cue as to what may come next. And I think it does a good job in that. The film also gives us, unfortunately, no ending. There is no ending to this movie. I watched this film with my mom, and she was like, there's no end! And I had to tell her, I'm like, there's a lot of good movies out there that don't have an ending. For example, Red Dawn. The original and the reboot with Chris Hemsworth don't have an end. There's no ending. They're left open-ended on purpose. This movie is left open-ended on purpose for you to imply certain things or come up with your own imaginative concepts and ideas as to what happens to the world, what happens to these characters that we've been with for 2.5 hours. Now, a lot of people are going to be like, well, there's no proper conclusions to a lot of these plot lines or questions that the movie presents. Again, use your brain, figure it out. There are certain things that are implied that would happen next. Why does the movie need to drag on for an extra half an hour to tell you everything? So if you need everything spoon-fed to you, pretend there's a spoon in my hand. It's a pen. But if you need everything spoon-fed to you because you're a baby and you cannot understand simple implications that the film has been giving to you for 2.5 hours, if you've watched it actually instead of just folding laundry and taking a nap, then you could understand what's going to happen next. So, I mean, there's a character that literally finds a bunker stocked with food and water and a bunch of other necessities for this small group of people that we are following for them to survive the coming civil war for years and years and years to come. So, it's implied that everybody would regroup and go to that bunker and be safe for at least a couple of years. So, yeah. I think the film was also really well acted as not only a end of the world movie, but as a thriller. It's got Kevin Bacon, Julia Roberts, and Ethan Hawke. So, if you guys haven't watched Leave the World Behind, it is on Netflix. I don't know if it is on disc or digital stores at the time of recording this video. I was able to watch this on Netflix. Somebody encouraged me to watch it, and so I did. I highly encourage you guys to do so. Like I said, earlier, there is some racial prejudice in this movie, and some language. So that's where the rated R stuff comes in. There's also some teenage, I need to take a picture of this hot chick's butt. So, like I said, this film is rated R, so please keep that in mind. I wouldn't watch this movie if you are not 18 or older because of the subject matter that is divulged in this movie. But overall, I think it's a very interesting film. It poses a lot of questions. It is definitely a film of its time. I don't think this film's going to age well, in 10, 20 years. But I think it's an interesting film that if you do have Netflix, I encourage you guys to check it out at least once. It's something that, it's an enjoyable film. It being 2.5 hours, I think it's kind of weird. I think there's like half an hour of the movie that could have been cut out because there's certain things that just drag the movie on for too long and really don't add to any of the characters. Don't add anything to the characters or plots that are occurring. I'm going to end this video here. I'm starting to lose my voice. So I'm going to give it an 8 out of 10. Thank you guys for watching. Have a great day, and I'll see you guys in the next video or stream. Bye, guys.